reality for this. What, Steph, what?
You told me to read my thing and I'm mad about it. Keep going.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was very confused. I thought you were like mad about how I was explaining it. And I was like, no, it's fine.
I'm mad about the content.
Off to a great start, everybody.
Great. So we are going to be basically playing an alternate reality. I have just told the players what they're doing. They had no idea before now. So that's the exciting part for us. And you guys get to enjoy this while we stroll down this little encounter. So I'm going to set up a little bit of this for us. So in the Meridian Empire, peace and prosperity have reigned for 3,000 years. Under the recent rise of Emperor Clyde Harper, after the untimely death of Emperor Elatrix VIII, things are in turmoil. The Emperor has been in talks with a pseudo-sovereign nation of Triton under the oceans at the edge of the Empire. He is seeking power they have locked away, and in exchange has sent one of his most powerful teams to help the Sea King with a favor. You, the many pennies of the Meridian Empire, the knife of the Emperor, have been sent to execute whatever tasks the Triton requests. You each wear a medallion that allows you to breathe underwater and weighs you down to the ocean floor, and we pick up just outside the palace of the Triton King. So for a little bit of explanation, this Triton Palace is a giant underwater palace. The people, the Triton people, who are not super common in New Merida, but down here, this is their domain, and you are visitors for sure. A visiting nobility here to spread the message of the Emperor. And you're treated as such. You are brought to the palace by a royal guard who brings you there. You are outside the palace now. If there are things that the four of you wish to discuss or do before you go in and speak to the king, now would be the time to do so.
Any minute now, my contact should be showing up, and they'll let us know what the plan is to get in here.
Is your contact a fish?
I mean, I hope so. If they're not, hopefully they have one of these.
Very good.
Do you want to try to make contact with that contact before you speak with the king?
Yeah. Basically, I'm trying to find out how the king's doing and like what our preferred honorifics for the king are, because I've never met a fish king.
Okay, so go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
All right. Ooh, snap. I'm rolling hot, y'all. We are looking at a 29.
A 29. Okay.
Rolling hot.
Off to a hot start. Okay. So with a 29, you get your notice out into the town before you guys arrive. And so you meet up with your contact, a member of sort of the underground that you're familiar with connecting with inside the palace. You meet with a Triton named Jewelyn. Jewelyn comes to you with tidings of great danger and doom on your horizon. But you've had some contact dealing with her before. You expect that. So once you get past her initial doom readings, she talks to you about the Triton King. In general, people find this place, they find the Triton King to be very positive for the kingdom. Everything is like, everyone really supports what's happening here. The big fear now is that apparently some great darkness has moved into the north down here and has started to cause problems. The king won't talk about it. Anyone who tries to talk about it is like basically shut down in court. No one discusses this darkness that is looming.
Cool.
And His Majesty is how you refer to a fish king, just like any king.
Excellent.
Thank you so much, Jewelyn. Hopefully we can stave off some of this darkness.
Darkness will come for all of us in the end, but you sooner than others, I fear.
Wow, thank you for that message of hope and positivity.
I believe this may be connected to the great darkness beyond all darknesses, the one that touches all parts of all worlds.
I put my hand on my sword immediately because I feel like Genevera is being threatened right now.
Yeah, Cat's very suspicious. He's not heard of this irreputable character, and he doesn't like that. He likes to know everybody, so he's going to keep an eye on this one.
Nothing can be darker than your soul, Jewellen.
Anyway, good luck. She turns, walk away.
I don't like her.
I can kill her if you wish.
She's
Yep.
no.
Okay, and I start.
She's so useful.
I start to pull out my sword. I'm getting mixed signals, but I'm only really overseen by Genevera, so I pull out my sword.
Jewellen has slipped into the crowd. You'd have to push your way through like a group of fish people to get to her.
Or
We'll do
murder
it later.
everybody.
I put my sword away sadly.
Okay.
Viscount, Asher seems on edge.
Don't like fish.
He doesn't like fish.
Don't trust them. One time
He
I
doesn't.
drowned.
Trust them.
It just seems like you're the boss. Okay.
I think that Jewellen may have been a poor choice of first contact if we were trying to bridge this gap.
Very wise, Viscount Genevera. Very wise.
We got a lot of information. I think
Sorry, it's Viscount. I'm so sorry. You've been saying Viscount the whole time, and I just needed. Anyway.
I've been referring to you as Viscount Genevera for 20 years.
Yeah, I know. I just feel like
Why now?
Like now was the time.
Underwater while I'm
Jewellen
terrified of
says we're
fish?
probably going to die, so I just thought maybe after 20 years of friendship that we could just set that straight.
Asher's eyes are welling up, but you can't tell because you're underwater.
Geppetto points at Asher and he says, I guess she would be mad if she knew we called her Discount Genevera behind her back.
Asher
I
rolls
assume
back a laugh.
last message. That's why you pointed.
Yeah, that's message.
Not like, hey.
Okay.
Yes. Go on.
So,
Oh, thank you.
Should we go in, Viscount?
Yes.
So Rikus is here with me. He also has a pendant, I assume. He's not
yes,
just
yeah, he's not just
slowly.
drowning next
Okay.
to you. Yeah, it's the five of you. So it's you four plus there's a second guard that is under Asher's one of Asher's guard like employees who is Rikus, who is there with you. And if you wish to like direct him to do anything, he will go and do it. So he'll take orders from you.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm ready. Whoa.
So the five of you head into the palace. Genevera, as you enter, many of the guards like bow. They take your belongings. They set you up to go in first, and they announce you as you enter the grand palace room of the king. They say, "Now introducing Viscount Genevera of the New Meridian Empire," and they push open the doors and in you go. Inside you see a long hall. There are these large coral pieces with like bubbles attached to them. Inside the bubbles there are people like doing like poses and dramatic art. They are people, humans, inside these bubbles. And then it all leads down to the throne that is built up in the back, where you see the Triton King sitting upon his throne.
So Genevera will bow and say, "Your Highness."
She said,
Yeah.
Your Majesty.
I said, "Your Highness."
Viscount. I'm sorry.
Viscount, you have come at last. Yes, there is much I need from you if I am to fulfill the promises that your emperor tried to extract from me.
So, what can we do for you?
It is power that your emperor seeks beyond power that I am freely able to give, as tradition dictates that the things he seeks remain with our people, unless I owe a great debt to
Sorry.
the north.
really smart, and I am having a hard time. She looks at Kath and she's like, "Can you just tell me what he just said? Like in regular words, but fast."
He basically said that he doesn't want anyone to mess with his shit.
Great.
Okay. Your Majesty, we have no intention of messing with your stuff, but we understand there's a series of challenges that you are meant to set out for us.
Yes, as I was hoping to impart on your emperor, I am able to grant him the power he seeks if I owe a great debt to him. There is a darkness that has come upon us in the north, a darkness that is great and powerful that my people cannot deal with. By tradition, it would be wrong for us to kill one of the ocean gods. But it has come knocking, and it must be slain or my people will face great peril. But we cannot do this deed ourselves.
Okay, Kath, I think I got that one, and I'm pretty sure he just asked us to kill an ocean god.
I could
it was more
never
of a-
ask. I could never ask such a thing. My people hold the ocean gods sacred. But if the ocean gods were to be slain and our people saved, we would owe a great debt to whoever saved our people. But I
Geppetto-
could never ask for such a thing.
Asher, Geppetto, you're hearing this, right? Kill an ocean god?
I'm hearing.
I heard an ocean god needed to die to
I
save
heard
the
there's a
people.
spooky dark fish out in the ocean that needs to be dead. But how? Who knows?
Okay.
I guess that'll be our little secret, huh?
Yes, since magic is considered evil and no one's allowed to use it.
Oh, that's okay. And Geppetto pats the harpoon at his hip. We got this.
Whatever means you choose to take, be warned that the ocean gods are of great power. And if such a thing were to come to harm, proof would need to be provided of its death.
Oh, so they're allowed to use magic, huh?
The
think
ocean
that-
gods? I don't know who would stop them.
This fish is very ambiguous. I'm sorry. This king is very ambiguous.
Well, this has been lovely. Sounds like we have an ocean god to go kill. So, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Born
yeah,
ready?
Let's do this errand.
We
Not
have to
murder.
go witness a god die.
Yeah, they're sick, I heard.
Yeah, very sick.
Yeah, I
We
heard
just
they're
got-
suffering allergies, right?
Just like their allergies are real bad this season, and we have to go see to them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Do fish sneeze? That's
Please
unrelated.
be gone from this place.
Genevera bows and leaves.
Okay, so the five of you head out from here. You are still within the palace town. If there are things that you need to do before you travel to deal with the ocean god, now is the time. If there's something you want to send Rikus off for or anything like that.
Rikus, do you think fish sell harpoons?
I think it's pretty likely that we could find some harpoons down here. Yeah, I mean,
Get
they
a
gotta
lot
fend
of
off other.
harpoons.
Okay.
A
He.
lot of harpoons.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're gonna throw all of them.
Well, wouldn't it be better for me to have like a couple harpoons? Then if I have a lot of harpoons, I'm not going to have a lot. Of,
Rikus,
okay, no, it's
that's an
fine. I'll go-
order.
okay, he leaves and finds harpoons.
Hmm.
Before you guys gather to head out, he comes back, just an armload of harpoons. Just so many harpoons.
Excellent.
Geppetto wants to stop at the Fish Alchemist Guild.
The alpha fish.
Basically, he's looking for some. What counteracts mercury, Anthony? Help me.
You're trying to fight red tide?
I don't know what this thing is. I want to be prepared.
I don't know. Rob, you're a scientist. What counteracts mercury?
I don't know.
Selenium. The same thing they used in the Alien movie.
Great.
The shampoo.
So, yeah, you buy a lot of dandruff shampoo.
Sell some blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some dimercaprol.
Wait, but it's water. It's liquid and underwater.
It's in a bottle. It's fine. Quit asking
How
questions.
did it get there?
We're not here to judge science,
Yeah.
just to murder it.
Mercury would sink, right? So it would
don't
stay at the
know.
bottom of whatever container you have it in.
The
So it would just be
ocean.
there.
Yeah, that's why
Ocean
we're
is the
seeing this at the
container.
bottom of the. Yeah, that's why we're seeing this at the bottom of the ocean.
That's why it's sinking.
This
it's getting
this
more
realism checks out. Okay, so I don't think
Magical
anyone.
realism, everyone.
So yeah, Gebetto walks in and he orders the seltzer in blue, and he's like, "Gebetto Fish Talker, disruption, stumbled, funk, and timber shivers at your service." And he bows, and like makes the deal, and then leaves an extra 4 gold for the fish person, just in case.
Of course. Well, you satisfactorily walk away with something you think will fight mercury. So no mercury poisoning for you. You're going to be in good shape.
I can eat all the fish I want.
Yeah, I wonder what those rules are here.
It's like in SpongeBob, when they have cups of water underwater.
Yeah.
This is okay, I guess.
It's mercury, actually.
Oh, okay.
So the
Mercury
five of
isn't
you.
poisonous.
The 5 of you make your way out of the town, off to the north. As you travel through the great reef forest here, beams of sunlight break the surface and make their way down, diffused as they make their way to you to this sort of muddled light down below. Fish of all kinds floating through the water around you.
Gebetto's walking open-mouthed, confident.
Right.
Yeah, an
great.
eel just slaps you right in the face as it's going by. You're just
Just in case.
just in case, though. You guys make your way toward the north part of this space, and as you come to the edge of the forest, of the coral forest, the first thing you're noticing is that it's beginning to. You're seeing a lot more like white, dead coral as you go this way. It's transitioning from vibrant pinks and blues and greens to this grays and whites, and more of the sand along the ground. And as you step forward, you also notice that there's far fewer fish here. The life in this place is being sapped away in some way.
Asher feels at ease.
Gebetto stops chomping, just in case.
Okay. So the 5 of you move ever closer to whatever is out here to the north. And as you approach, you begin to see this sort of churning, roiling darkness pouring up out of some sort of hole here in the ground. There are like a miasma of darkness under the water that comes up and dissipates, bubbles rising up as well as you approach it.
Throw a harpoon at the dark miasma.
Now you want me to?
That is an order. Just throw it.
He drops all the
deep it goes.
harpoons down onto the ground. They slowly sink down, and he picks up the first harpoon, and he tosses it with all of his might, and it goes a couple of inches, and then just kind of slowly floats in the water, and then drops down.
What was that?
I don't feel like I can get really a good. He picks up another harpoon. He tries again. It goes a little bit further. But it's just kind of drops down in the water.
Rikus, what is your weapon of choice?
I mean, a sword. I have a sword right here. You had me buy a bunch of harpoons, but
Drop all the harpoons
harpooning.
and only use the sword.
Okay. This feels all right. Fine.
Disgraceful. Unbelievable.
Anyone need a harpoon while we're here? Anyone need a harpoon? No?
Cat,
All right.
Cat takes one.
Thank
Just
you.
in case.
That's right. Keth wants to try throwing it though, because he just wants to do better.
Give me a dexterity check.
7.
Okay, no, it doesn't go any further. It goes exactly the same distance and then just drops down. You kind of feel like it's just part of the reality of these things. They're not going to go. You can't get the power to push them through the water like that.
These will be highly effective in close combat, Rikus.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Genevera, how are we going to kill the fish god?
Well, I was thinking if there were no other fish around, I could just blow it up. No one's here to see me use my blood magic. So, like, we can just do that.
Yeah.
I assume Rikus knows about her blood magic.
That would be an incorrect assumption.
Great.
Rikus earmuffs. Can you just cover him for a second?
Rikus earmuffs. That's an order.
He covers his ears.
I was thinking I could use my blood magic.
We
What about-
all heard you the first time. I'm
about
way over here.
I feel like Rikus may have heard it.
Then we can just kill Rikus.
No,
Okay.
he's my best man,
yeah.
and all of my men are very bad.
He can't even throw a harpoon.
No, disgrace.
Yeah, you can't even throw a harpoon.
Sounds like he's disposable. Let's go.
We will send him in as the vet.
Gebetto makes a mental note not to throw a harpoon.
Sure also does.
Rikus is just standing there still.
Okay, Rikus.
What?
She's motioning to like take off the earmuffs.
He's got the quietest hands in all of the Meridian Empire.
I think I pushed some water into my ear. It's fine. All right, let's
Bad.
Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Then at your command.
We'll get you checked out when we get back to the compound.
That's right, Kath. Correct.
Genevera rolls her eyes so hard and walks into the miasma.
Okay. The 5 of you make your way into the spinning, twirling miasma of darkness.
Walking right in. I love it.
She's a Viscount of action.
I appreciate it.
So, Genevera, while you walk into this, it's this like inky darkness is blocking your vision. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
13.
Okay. You are slammed with a sudden whipping tentacle as it smashes into you in this darkness and pushes you like 35 feet away from everybody else, dragging you.
Excuse me, ow, I'm a
around.
Viscount of the New Meridian Empire.
I pull out my sword.
I'd like for you to show some respect and common courtesy. Thank you.
So for everyone else, you just hear like, ow, and she's just gone in front of you.
Viscount?
Yeah, as this, so Genevera,
I'm a Viscount!
I need you to take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
We do that on this show.
Well, our live shows.
14.
19.
8.
10.
Okay. So the first thing to happen is that all of a sudden a gust of water. That's not really how that you would describe that.
I was thinking about that too.
It's like a gust of wind, but it's water because
got
you're underwater.
Like,
Is it still a wave?
I don't know.
I don't think it is.
It's an undertow. Suddenly an undertow springs underneath you. And all of you are drawn 15 feet deeper into the darkness. You are all pulled apart from one another and you are separated. So you are in the darkness somewhere and you don't know where the others are. But you can feel, as you reach out with your senses, you can sense that there is something large and undulating in front of you. And it is very big.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a lot of winking that you could have done there, Anthony.
there's something very large and undulating in front of you. So,
I hate it. No, thank you, please.
Does dark vision work? I assume no.
no, it's not that it's dark. It's that there's something in front of your eyes. There's this
Got
inky
it.
darkness.
Inky darkness.
It's like something has sprayed ink into this space.
What?
Geppetto goes like this. That's a free action, right?
Sure, we'll give you that. Okay. So
Inflatable man.
all of a sudden, some tentacles come swinging out of the darkness at you. So I'm going to make some attack rolls. Kath, you take 17 bludgeoning damage from one of the tentacles as it slams into you.
Boom.
Yikes.
Go ahead and give me a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throws. Cuts real strong. 16.
Okay. The tentacle wraps around you tightly and squeezes in. You are fighting it, but you are definitely wrapped up by this creature.
Boo.
Genevera, it's your turn.
Okay, so am I able to locate that tentacle after it has walloped me?
Yeah, so the tentacle is still nearby, but more importantly, you have a good idea just by the way the water is moving that there's something just directly in front of you.
Okay, so she's going to shout out, "Is everyone behind me?"
Forever.
No, like literally. I need to know that you're all literally behind me.
We are always behind you, Viscount, not Viscount.
Oh, it's
can't
your
breathe.
fault.
No, it's
And,
not my fault. I'm stuck.
Genevera is going to cast Synaptic Static, which is a 20-foot radius, and she's gonna do it in front of her. So hopefully everyone.
Oh,
Electricity underwater, not good.
Well, it's brain. It's just it goes into their brain. So that's
Yeah, it's
why.
brain static, not. So you hit Keth and the creature.
Well, you
Whoops.
should have answered. Keth can't throw a harpoon either. Therefore, he is disposable by Genevera's logic.
Lady, no.
So it's an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Ooh.
Great.
Not smart. Hey, it's smarter than he is strong. 17.
What's the DC?
16.
Okay.
18.
So-
Whoa.
18.
Ooh.
So
Not that strong.
bad
That's
news,
smart.
Keth. Both you and the creature are affected by this spell, Genevera. As you reach deep within yourself, you tap into that power that flows through your veins, and you push your magic out through your blood as you target these creatures and dig deep into his brain.
Yep. So you will take 18, 24, 27, 32,
Math in a live show. Math in a live show.
So I'm doing so fast. So
High pressure
fast.
math. High pressure math.
You're going to take 37 damage. And-
check the dice again.
You're going to take 37 damage. And for a minute, you're going to roll a d6 and subtract the number from all of your attacks, ability checks, and
Hold
concentration
on.
saves.
I'm gonna start. I'll start now. Start the clock. I gotta get a new one. All right. No, somebody else go. Somebody else go.
Wait, did the creature save?
No.
Oh, okay. I was counting.
So-
Sorry.
Synaptic static, that's not the fear one, right? They don't see an image in their mind in that one?
Correct.
Okay.
That's
It's
mentalism.
just a mental attack. Oh, that's right. Okay. So you feel yourself like touch the brain of this creature and then a much smaller brain next to it. And the static zaps both of them.
That doesn't hear the narration, but like he feels hurt. Could be the fucking static, but whatever.
So then, after your turn, Genevera, I assume you have nothing else?
No, that's it.
The tentacle that is wrapped around you, Keth, it just flings you off into the water, like up out of this pit, way up high. So go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Swimming?
A swimming saving throw.
Kath, it just does like the puppy paddle thing with a 13.
Okay, you get launched way out of here, like 40 feet away from the creature, off.
Good.
Like, phew, and
That way
because of your medallion, you start to arc the other way.
Right, that'll be good. So he can't talk from over there. I get it. That's fair. That is fair.
Asher, it's your turn.
Great. So Asher, terrified of giant fish, he grabs onto his pendant of old gods long forgotten, and he casts a summon or conjure animal. And he thinks of the most terrifying thing he can think of and summons 2 giant octopuses.
Okay.
They appear. They're here.
So as soon as you summon these 2 giant octopuses, you feel the creature move, like snap its attention towards you. You can feel the rush of water as this happens. And it rises itself up, pushing down with its tentacles, and all of the miasma lowers down. And for a second, you can see the hulking mass of this Leviathan, this massive kraken with tentacles flailing, long body, and a huge row of teeth as it like growls out at you. And it seems to be real hungry for those octopi.
Uh-oh.
Is that your turn?
Should I go have them go now or go on their own initiative?
You can have them go now.
Okay, they both make attacks. They both make tentacle attacks. A 23 and a 17.
23 and a 17, both both hit.
Cool. It has to make a DC 16 escape check? Or-
No, it doesn't.
It's just like they're really trying their hardest, but
It escapes.
dang. As is reflected by the damage that they do. 5, 10, 14.
Okay.
Total do 14 damage.
Great. Oh man, they 14 damaged it up.
Yeah, not a great one.
Anything else this turn?
I'd like to try and position myself in front of Genevera now that the like miasma's gone, to protect the Viscount.
Okay,
do
well
it.
you're like, so you're gonna send the you're gonna send the octopi to get in front of her. Is that what you said? Or
No,
you?
like to like take up the like be in front, and then like I'm behind the octopi, and then Genevera's behind me.
So you're just trying to like reorganize. She's
Yeah, like
35
kind
feet
of like
away,
make a protective wall.
of humanity. Well, now you're in the way.
I'm ready.
You did it.
I guess beside me.
Rikus comes right
That's
beside you. He's perfect. Okay.
Also,
So-
Rikus attack at some point, not with a
he's-
harpoon.
He swings his sword in front of him.
You have to get closer to the beast.
So far away.
Rikus.
Oh, all right. You said beside me, and then you said attack. I didn't know.
You take everything so literally.
They're my orders. I don't have a. All right, it's fine. He starts to swim forward. So Gebetto, it's your turn.
I can't hurt this thing from here. If I count, I need to be there.
Yeah, no, you all do you. I will just stay back here.
I can. Okay, I
If
can
anyone
either
can
help
clear-
or not. It's
I
up
mean,
to
yes,
you.
please help. If anyone can clear this miasma, that would be the biggest help.
Oh.
If I can see this thing, that's gonna be awesome.
Oh, I have a better idea.
And I can
for
also
later.
see
It really
you
would be. Yeah.
and cast my spells around you. Oh, Rikus, earmuffs. Cast my spells around you.
Okay, do I have to? Am I still attacking? Do I still swing if I've got
Take
the
his
earmuffs
hands off
on?
his ears.
Go ahead, Gebetto. Do your thing.
Okay. And Javetto swims forward into the miasma. He's going to use it to like try to obscure where he's at, but he's going to like run a hand along the tentacle to try and get as close to the mouth of this fish as possible.
As close to the mouth. Okay.
Yep.
Give me a stealth check first of all.
Okay. That is a 21.
21. Great. Now go ahead and make your attack at advantage.
Okay, great. Gebetto is actually going to what? You
I
put
was
a
gonna
hand
say you
up,
don't
okay.
get all the way to the mouth, but
Oh,
you are
okay.
you're close. You're on the creature. You know where the creature is. You
Yeah, that's fine. He's going to pull out the harpoon gun, and he's going to stick the bottle of Selsun Blue on the end of it to fire the gun into the monster's mouth.
If there was a gun, Rikus wouldn't have needed to throw the harpoon.
Rikus didn't ask to
Yeah.
use it.
Asher told him to throw it.
I did
Alright.
tell him
And
to throw
also
it.
just to get harpoons, not
So
harpoon
really,
guns.
when you pull out the harpoon gun, Rikus is like, "Come on."
Hey
I
man,
told you to use critical thinking.
He's still swinging his sword.
Closer. Get closer.
All right, so you're firing this the Selsun Blue at him.
Yeah. 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Okay, great. So I'm going to roll the harpoon damage. That is a 6 damage for the harpoon. I assume I get sneak attack as well since I'm
You do get sneak attack.
great.
You had
Oh, but
advantage, so you get sneak
Yeah.
attack.
But it's D6s because it's not the magic sneak attack.
It's just plain old sneak attack. Womp
Yeah.
womp.
just
I
plain old
know.
15 d6s.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Let's see,
Woohoo.
10, 15. So 15 plus 6 is 21 damage. Plus whatever Selsun Blue does to this monster.
Nice.
Okay, you don't know.
A lot.
I just want you to not forget.
I didn't. Don't worry. Okay.
It blew it up in the Alien movie just as a a nugget of inspiration for you, Anthony.
I need
That's what won.
everyone. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
Death is so mad.
No, it's not punishment.
19.
You are all poisoned by Selsun Blue. Our new sponsor.
No,
16.
I don't think they'd appreciate saying it was poison.
we're all poisoned.
We're saying don't eat Selsun Blue underwater. I
12.
feel like we're
But buy it. Just don't
Buy
eat
it.
it.
What's your Constitution saving throw result?
Selsun Blue.
Selsun Blue. Don't suck it down.
So it's a 9.
Okay, so Genevera, you take 11 lightning damage as electricity crackles up out of the cavern below.
Oof.
Ouch again.
And the rest of you take 24 lightning damage from this crackling.
That's so much more.
It's almost
twice
like,
as much.
yeah, it's almost like you failed the save. Keth, it's your turn.
I don't know what would make you think that.
Keth,
Nice
where's
words,
Keth?
Keth. Use nice words.
Where's Keth in position to the cave now that he's very far away and has a better perspective of everything?
So looking down at this opening, you see the creature and you see the miasma around it. You see the tentacles whipping above, and you see the people. You're about 40 feet away. You can get there. But you're gonna have to get there fast.
All right. Keth puts on his flippers of speed and just hauls. But
I'm like, I'm going to allow it because you have boots of speed, but like flippers of speed is ridiculous to me.
And then, he goes very quickly towards the cave.
He's going full Aquaman.
Okay. You go down there. You because of how quickly you can move, you get there perfectly fine. So make your attacks.
In the cave, what do we see? So,
the creature fills pretty much the whole cave.
Oh, okay, great. Okay. 20 to hit.
Okay. You hit.
All right. It's going to use his swimming gloves of glory for a 15 damage. Second and third attacks, we got a 26 and a 30.
Okay.
Those hit?
Yep. You needed confirmation? Yes, they hit.
26 damage.
Okay.
And then he flips a flipper up and swings with some unarmed attacks. We got 31 and 21.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good amount of damage. You slam into the creature with your weapon. I guess the harpoon is your weapon, right? Is that what you're using?
Yeah, exactly.
Stabbing in and then kick it a couple of times, and it seems to do a lot of damage to this thing. There is an odd glow that appears around the creature as you are attacking it. There's something not quite natural about this. So Asher, for you, like you can tell something is very odd here as this glow begins to rise up in the creature. It is now the Kraken's turn. Rikus takes a big blow.
Oh no.
He seems to be okay. And then Keth, you also get hit.
That's good.
For 12 bludgeoning damage. This time it does not try to wrap around you. Genevera, it's your turn.
Okay. Genevera looks at the creature because she can see it now because it's glowing.
Yep.
And she casts Finger of Death.
Okay.
So I have sent negative energy coursing through a creature I can see, causing it searing pain. It must take a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. It succeeds.
Okay, so it's going to take half of 10, 15, 28, 32.
Oh my God.
It's going to take half
She
of
ran out of
44,
dice.
40, I did. Half of 44 plus 30, so
52.
half of 74.
Oh man. Okay. So the creature is glowing. You point this finger out at it, and the energy flows down into this creature, tearing it apart with this negative energy. The light that is glowing with it begins to dim a little bit as you do this. And then it explodes out of this creature, this massive glowing light, a crystal of red energy that is just hovering in the air and glowing down. When that happens, all of a sudden there is a rush of people behind you. A large group of Tritons come barreling up behind you over the edge of this cliff with nets ready to grasp at the massive red stone.
Genevera
Oh,
looks
no.
as nonchalant as possible, like she has not been doing anything for the last 10 minutes.
Gebetto blows on the end of the harpoon gun, striking a victorious pose.
Sure.
Viscount, would you wish me to still get rid of all of this remaining dark miasma? Or are we good?
No, I think we're good.
Okay. I put away. I was gonna cast control water, but oh well.
I don't suppose you want me to pocket that, do you? And he points at the gem.
She looks back at all of the Tritons running toward them. If you can get to it first.
I can try. And then as he's swimming away, he points back and he's like, also, if you need like Rikus to get handled.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
So as you make your way up toward, the Tritons are obviously adapted to this. They're a little more prepared for swimming. As you make as you make your way toward the crystal, I'm gonna need a dexterity check, opposed.
Okay.
At regular advantage?
They have advantage.
Oh.
Rude. I need it.
Well,
You're at vantage.
you're at advantage.
I mean, so a 3 is pretty good.
So with that neck thing weighing you down, you're just trying your hardest to get up there.
You ever see a
but-
corgi swim?
That's the cutest thing.
So you get up there, but you are overtaken by the Triton as they make their way up. They wrap around that crystal, and they say, "We are taking this back to the palace. You may return with your proof, as we have it, to talk to the king again."
That's right. The proof. That is the proof. Well, okay. You're welcome.
They nod and begin to head back.
So does that mean the crystal is the proof and they're taking the proof back?
Should we
for
follow
us?
them? Should we be
I
with
think
them?
we should follow them.
All right.
Hey, we're all going to the same place, so yeah, let's just go that way.
Rikus, stay here and stand guard.
Rikus is still attacking the corpse of the creature.
Keep
He
doing
turns
that,
back.
buddy.
Okay. He stays behind and is attacking at the corpse.
Yeah, as he's focused on the corpse, Gebetto just slides his rapier
Oh,
up.
we don't need to. We don't need to talk about that scene. It just happens.
Into his
We all
sheath.
know it happens. So
didn't
the
let him
four of
finish.
you return. You didn't let him finish. The four of you return back to the palace. The king is sitting upon his throne as you enter, and he says, "Excellent. I see that the Emperor's trusted advisors have returned, and our problems have been taken care of. I am feeling very generous toward your Emperor."
Well,
Is there-
he is very handsome. So
She means
Your,
happy to hear that.
He's very
Your-
handsome to hear that.
your Emperor has requested from us a great and powerful ancient artifact of our people, one that we would not very willingly give. But under the circumstances, I think it is fair that an eye of the ocean go to someone who would help the Triton in their time of need. He reaches down and he pulls up a purple crystal, a light flame inside of it. He says, "The eye of the ocean is powerful. It is said it can hold a great deal of magic, even one as powerful as a soul. Let your Emperor use it in good health." And he hands it forward to you.
ah!
So I just have to say, Anthony, by the time you got to handing us the artifact, I thought for sure it was going to be a pizza peel. Like, where did this Italian accent come from?
That's all the time we have for tonight. Thank you so much for joining
thanks,
us.
everybody.
This was so much fun. We appreciate all of you for coming to join us. We have a bunch of other stuff here on this panel. Make sure you stick around on the DragonCon digital media track. There's a bunch of stuff from us this weekend, and you can check the schedule to see what. Also, stick around for the Super Geeked Up, which is coming up next because they are friends of the show. So stick around for them too. And thank you everyone for coming to be a part of this. We really appreciate it and enjoy the rest of your DragonCon.
Yeah, thank you.